All right, so in this video, we are going to do another Chapter 9 quiz. This is a short one. It's just 4 questions. First question tells us that f of x is a non-constant linear function, and g of x is a quadratic function. What type of function will be f of x times g of x? So if f of x is a non-constant linear function, it's just an x function, and if g of x is quadratic, it's just an x square function, and x times x square is just an x cubed function, which is basically a cubic function. Question number 2. F of x equals root x and g of x equals to 1 over 2 times x plus 3. And what does the graph of f of g of x look like? So f of g of x is just f of 1 over 2 x plus 3, which is just the square root of 1 over 2 x plus 3. So this is just a square root function that has been shifted to the left by 3 units. And it has a horizontal stretch by a factor of 2, which means it's going to be a bit lower and wider. This is what the function is going to look like. Question number 3 says f of x is equal to ax plus b, and a does not equal to 0. So basically, it's a linear function that has a slope. And it says, when does f times f inverse of x equal to x? So basically, if you ever have a function and the composite is the inverse of the same, so f of f inverse of x, this is always going to equal to x, because these two are basically exactly the same, because f and f inverse cancel each other out and we're just left with x equals to x. So f of f inverse of x is always the same as x. And fourth question, we have a table of values. We have x, we have f of x here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4. And the question asks us the value of f inverse of 3. Now, there are 2 ways to do this. We can cancel the f and f inverse, and we know our solution should be 3. But when you have a table of values, you shouldn't always assume this is true, because sometimes it's possible that there's no solution here. So let's actually find f inverse of 3. So when f inverse of 3 is when y is equal to 3, we know x is equal to 1. This just equals to f of 1, and f of 1 is just 3. So as you can tell, both solutions match, so solution is definitely correct. And that's it for this short little quiz.